Are you students at Anadolu or what are you doing? Or do you live in Eskişehir?
Yes.
Yes. Everything,
I
yes.
I am a student.
Yes, at Anadolu.
Clothes they cannot see actually. Why they don't want to? I don't know. Yeah, you have to reskill, right? It's take a long time. Caucasian.
Actually, we didn't know why we came to. We got the invitation, so we said, okay, let's go.
Ben şimdi bir şey sorayım.
Culture and Solidarity Association. I know it's long, but welcome everybody. My name is Melike. I was a student like you in Anadolu University before, but now I'm a PhD student in Eskişehir Technical University. And also I'm a member of the board of this association. And tonight we prepare an event with ESN ANADOLU, with Uğur and their group. We prepare, I think, an enjoyable event for you. First, we have short presentation, but it's not too long and it's not boring, I promise. Şamil will talk about it, and he's a nice guy, so no worries. And then you will test our traditional Circassian foods. I hope you like them. Then, the final of the night, we have a dance workshop, you know. And also we have some surprise gifts for you. So be competitive and show your all dance skills for us. Then yeah, I think I talked too much. It's your turn, yeah. Thank you.
Circassian is the collective name given to several people of the North Caucasus. They are native people of the Caucasus, where they have lived since the immemorial. They speak a unique language that includes almost all sounds a human can produce. It's really hard to speak. Today, we will try to introduce our culture by giving you little information about who we are and where we came from. In the middle of Europe and Asia, between the high mountains and the Black Sea, the Caucasus region is the homeland of the Circassians. Circassians are the local people of the Caucasus, and they have lived here since the beginning of the world. There are a lot of nations living in this region. The main ones are Adigans, Abkhazian, Chechen, Ingush, Dagestanians, Ossetians, and Karachais. Here you can see the flag of these nations. In diaspora, they all called as Circassian. the common name. Today, they are all similar in cultural and historical sense. Today, these nations live in autonomous republics of Russian Federation, but Abkhazia is the only one independent state among them. The Circassians had to protect their country and freedom against the relentless onslaught of various aggressors in their history, especially because of the strategical importance of their location. Having never been conquered, they have managed to preserve their ancient culture until the time of the Tsarist Russian invasion, which began in the 18th century. They have resisted desperately and fiercely for 101 years against the gigantic Tsarist Empire without any organized army and without any significant external support. In the end of the war, a large number of population died during the exile, and in the land they were reclaimed. The 21st of May 1864 marks the genocide and exile of Circassians. They had to leave their homeland and move to various regions such as Ottoman Empire, Balkans, Jordan, and Syria via Black Sea and Mediterranean Sea. Habza. Habza is the philosophy and worldview of the Adik people. It's a compound made up from K, meaning West or universe, and Bz, meaning speech, word, or language. Thus, its meaning is roughly language of the universe, or word of the cosmos. Similarly, for Abkhazians, there is acara, which are traditional rules governing the relationship with society and nature. Circassians are a society that lives under these rules at every moment of daily life, not only at special times. For example, according to Habza or acara, standing up when someone enters your place shows your respect for that person. In every event, we have one, or sometimes more than one, special and important person. They are all called kamada, or aykhaba in Abkhazian language. They are, you can see the kamada and aykhaba. They are the oldest or the most knowledgeable and competent person of the society. Kamada's work meaning is the one that the gods have accepted. No one can do anything without Hamada's permission. He is the most respectful person in every time. Let's learn how should we say greetings to Hamada according to Habza Acara with this funny video.
Hoş geldin Seboş. Merhaba, merhaba Seboş.
Merhabalar.
Nasılsın Atakan? İyi misin bu anda? He?
İyiyim abi, sağ olun. Siz nasılsınız?
Şahze'ye göre bir gencin kendisinden daha büyük bir kişiye hal hatır sorması hoş karşılanmaz. Bu olay aslında şu şekilde gelişmeliydi.
İyiyim abi, sağ olun.
Gencin böyle bir durumda söylememesi gereken diğer şeylere gelince
Vay abim be, naber ya? Vay baba, naber ya? Hey kanka, oh! Yo, Hamada in the house bitches!
bunu buradan alın ya.
Bir şey sorabilir miyim abi? Nasılsınız abi? Selamünaleyküm abi.
Allah'ım şekle bak ya.
Abi, ne yaptın o işi ya? Ha?
Sen ne içsin evladım?
Vay be, abime bak be, üf! Ne haber lan yarım?
Allah'ım iyice belgesele dönme video. Gördüğünüz üzere genç adamın kendisinin iyi olduğunu söylemesi bu durum için yeterlidir. Konuşmayı büyük yönlendirdiği için isterse kendisinden bahsedebilir veya isterse gence sorular yöneltebilir.
Annen nasıl? Baban nasıl? Gavur, geçen bir şey diyordun, bir iş vardı. Ne yaptın onu? He? Ne Atakan? Kapşara!
Burada gencin nezaket kurallarından çıkmamak kaydıyla gerekli cevapları vermesi beklenir. Eğer büyük konuşmayı herhangi bir şekilde yönlendirmiyorsa şu şekilde garip bir durumla da karşılaşılabilir.
Merhaba.
Merhaba, merhaba, merhaba.
Oldu, ben gideyim o zaman.
İyi, haydi git o zaman.
Tamam, peki hadi görüşmek üzere.
Haydi. Haydi. Bravo.
Ve böylece birinci bölümümüzün sonuna gelmiş bulunuyoruz. Siz olun, her gelene ayağa kalkın ve yaşında ne olursa olsun onunla nazikçe konuşun. Bir dahaki bölümde Tamar Potser'den bahsedeceğiz. Kimler Tamar Potser olabilir? Tamar Potser'in görevleri nelerdir? Tamar Potser görevini yerine getirmediğinde görevi kim devriyorlar? Tamar Potser kendi Potser'lerini
Hadi oğlum, hadi bitir artık. Bak kolum uyuştu ya.
Tamam bitiriyorum.
This YouTube channel, Eskisehir, is being broadcast by several young innovative Circassians from Istanbul. It's available with English subtitles, as you see, and please do not forget to subscribe. Now we are going to talk about our musical instruments. Circassian music is characterized by certain instruments including pshine, kaçiç, baraban, kıtav, arpa pshine, and şike pshine. The first one is pshine. You can see it right here. Pshine is an accordion which is played in a specific way to produce Circassian tunes. And the second one is kaçiç. Kaçiç consists of two sets of wood blocks. Each set containing about 6 pieces of wood held by hand. When the player strikes them together, they produce a pure sound of wood to indicate the beat rhythm of the sound. Another rhythm instrument is baraban. You can see it right here. Baraban is a drum known as dolly. It's struck by hand or two short buttons to make the sound. And drummers hand make it believe when they train or overplay. It's really difficult. Yeah. Kıtav means wood strike. Made from wood, looks like a small table, and it is used for hitting with sticks for a tempo. Arpa pshine is a 3-string lute. Arpa pshine looks like a lute. Another one is şike pshine. Şike pshine right there. Video açabiliriz. Şike pshine is a Circassian stringing instrument. It sounds like violin. Among Circassians, you must dance if you are to be one of the people. Dance if you are to feel life in your veins. Adige, voy! Circassians have reflected the events that have taken place in their lives to their dance and music. Sometimes they represent a religious ceremony or a preparation for a war, for a people. But on the other hand, for us, there is no real need for an excuse to dance. Anyone is fine, so long as the musicians are there and there is enough space to play. Yo, now. And now we are going to talk about our dances. We have some videos to watch. First one is, this is this dance is called Kafa. Kafa is the main social dance in the ceug. Ceug, by the way, ceug means a Circassian dance gathering, as you see. It demonstrates relationship between the child and the treasure. I mean boy and girl. The second one is called whip. But nowadays it's played at the beginning and at the end of the ceug, involving all couples present. And this is Ketal. With forward and backward steps, but in different rhythms. And this is really common in the city, in Eskisehir. Ceug means horse behavior, and the dance is very fast for boys. At the same time, girls should move slowly. With time, it became a common Circassian culture. Its leg moves look like male moves, but dance is the first dance. We are going to try to dance after the presentation. We are going to try all these dances. In the joke, there is one leader for girls and boys called Hatiako, arranging which couple dance next according to request from either gender. And this is the speech for Hatiako. I will be the Hatiako in the gym after this presentation. I will be your Hatiako. It is rude to refuse on either side. The men go out one by one in this order. Circle once before standing in front of the lady of their choice. Pre-notified by the ladies Hatiako. There are two kinds of Hatiako. One is for boys and another one is girls, for girls. Lady greets the gentleman by rising on her toes, opening her arms in a slight angle to the sides, delicately folding her fingertips, looking modestly down and bowing only her head. He returns the greeting by bowing his head as he raises one arm and folds it right angle in front of his chest. She starts, he follows, both on tiptoes, sometimes on toe knuckles to show off his skill. A man must always keep a woman in front of him, to his left. The idea is to protect her on his non-combat arm side, while his fighting arm is outside, ready to strike an outsider. They complete one circle before going to the center, where he performs tricks and movements of his choice to impress her. She may or may not return his efforts by twirling in place or clapping for him in time to the music. Eye contact must be maintained. It's very rude for a man to turn his back to the lady or take his eyes off her, even she is in front of him. But younger men, nowadays younger men have been seen to turn their backs to show to the clapping other man. And I think now you all know about what joke means, and it's time to let the joke begin. But firstly, you need to get some extra energy from our traditional foods, and our friends are waiting for you. Now, you can go downstairs and help yourself. Thank you for listening. Let's go.